Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Justin. I'm running for the king, and I'm here on the porch of my shed just hanging out. I'm getting ready to go in there and pull orders, and we're gonna pull orders for the whole week. This week was another big week with that big anime buy, and I guess it's gonna be the third of the trilogy of my biggest buy ever, my busiest week ever. This is gonna be my biggest sale on eBay ever. Not by a lot, only by 1 penny, but it's still a new record for me. And we'll see that, well, in a few days. So let's jump back to Tuesday, start pulling orders, and I'll see you there. Hey everybody, today is Tuesday. It is the 3rd of June, and it's a new day. It's a new video, first day of the video. I have a few orders for you, but I want to give you my June goals, set this up for you. June is busy for me. 1 week I'm gone for church camp. So Monday through Saturday, I'll be out of the shed. And so that does put makes it harder for me to hit listing goals, but I went ahead and set them because, well, I need to motivate myself to get this anime and manga stuff off the floor, out of my storage unit, and sold, really. So let me turn you around. June goals. I want to get 1 live show in. I got action figures, plush. It's going to be a decent show, I think. I got to get that. I got to make that happen. So that's on there. I'm going to list 5 items a day, not counting Sundays, but I am counting when I'm gone to Fuge Camp. So that's 125 listings. I have 6 so far. I'm behind because I need 15 by the end of the day, which I'll get today. And I want to list $5,000 this month. Should be easy. I say that. It shouldn't be too difficult. That is $200 a day. I need $600 by the end of the day, which I'm almost there. I'll beat that. So, but I do have to, I'm gone a week. So it's going to be like 3.5 weeks work, or 3 weeks work, 4 weeks work in 3 weeks, whatever it works out to be. I'm gone a week. So that's my goals. Let's get some sales though. The first one up is a Pokemon card. Listed this when I listed a bunch of Pokemon cards like 2 months ago. This sold $3 plus standard envelope shipping. I like seeing those Pokemon cards sell, but compared to, like an anime DVD that sells for $90 or something crazy, it just puts a small dent in it, but I'm happy for the sale. Let's see. I sold an Eric Clapton Blu-ray. It should be over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Eric Clapton Crossroads 2010. Oh, I am tripping over stuff. It's a concert DVD I picked up at a yard sale, and it sold $9.99 plus shipping. Another yard sale item sold. It is a garden gnome. This one is not just a normal garden gnome. It's Yadier Molina from the St. Louis Cardinals. This was a stadium giveaway, and it sold, I think, $22.99 plus shipping. Yep, that's correct, $22.99, and I picked it up for $2 at a yard sale. Can't beat that. Well, we can't beat that because I'm going to beat that in just a bit, but that is a pretty nice bread and butter pickup for me. So I'm happy for that. I sold some socks, and I think they're here. They're not skewed. So let me see if I can find them. All right, I found them. It was in C1, which was the 4th box I opened, so not too bad. They are a bunch of, what are they? Christopher and Banks novelty crew socks for Christmas. So I think one has like martini glasses on it. One has this fuzzy puppy. They're cute. Picked them up at a yard sale. And I picked up 5 pair. There's 4 pair in here. My wife took one. Those sold $15 plus shipping. And I really wasn't sure they were going to sell until closer to the holidays. But, Christmas sells year round. I sold the VHS tape. It's out of the anime lot. It's worth quite a bit. It's up here. I got to pull it down. Need 2 hands. Right back. There were several VHS tapes that the buyer of that anime collection had, and they just threw them in. I wasn't sure they were worth anything, but I'm not one to say no if someone's going to throw something in. This is Serial Experiments Lane. I think this is Nights, which is maybe the 3rd one. It's layer 5. It's episodes 5, 6, and 7. So whatever that turns out to be, it's the 2nd or 3rd one. I sold the DVD set yesterday, which was on the last video. This single VHS tape that's not in the greatest shape sold on offer, $72 plus shipping. I think I had it listed for $82 or something, but happy to take $72 for a single VHS tape. So that is going out, and we have 1 more item. I sold a big lot of magazines not too long ago. The second and final lot of those anime magazines sold, and It's packed up here. Let me pull it down. And I have it labeled Shoujo Beat 2006, issues 1 through 12. And that's exactly what it is. I'm going to leave this in this white bag because it's already ready to go. But there's 12 issues plus the calendar that came with the magazines. And they're big magazines. They're kind of heavy. They were also a throw-in. I told the seller, was like, you want these? I'm like, yeah, not really. She's like, just take them. So I took them. And this stack sold the same price as the last stack. Sold $79.99 plus shipping. And pay no attention to the mess behind me because it's crazy in here still. But it just goes to show you that if someone's going to throw something in, I'm probably going to take it unless I know for sure I can't do anything with it. The VHS and the magazines have done well. And I'm happy that I got those. Definitely adding them to the sale, which we are profitable for already, which we talked about at the end of the last video. And so that's it. That's all I have so far. I have to get back to work. I just ate lunch, pulled these, and I'll get these packed up when I'm off work. And if anything else comes in, we'll throw it on the pile. I'll bring you back on. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, folks, it is Wednesday, and today is the 4th of June. I have 9 sales on eBay. Most are not anime and manga, and I have 1 sale on Mercari. So my passageway to the stuff I need to pull is still blocked. So we're going to walk around the long way, just getting an idea of what we're looking for, and we're off. I really should plan ahead more, but I do not. So let's see. I sold some Lego minifigs, and I'm going to dig them out. Give me just a second. And a t-shirt. We'll grab those things. We'll get back to the wall. Okay, first up, that t-shirt. I sold the last Nike athlete shirt. This is a women's size large. Sold for $7 plus shipping on offer. This is going to be a theme going for this pull here, it looks like. Because I had one buyer buy 3 Lego minifigs. I have this Lady Knight. I think that one's pretty cool. We have a turkey costume. And we have Disney's Pocahontas. Those all sold $7 each plus shipping. We're going to combine shipping on that. And I told him I would refund him the difference. It charged him like $6 or something for each. We'll get it all for $6. I'll refund him the difference, and that'll be done with that. Okay, next wave. Let's head back around. Back around this mess, I'm going to dig out some book sets that sold, and then carefully carry them over there so they don't get damaged. I'll bring it right back. I think I have everything but one last item. Let's see. I sold Battle Club. This is the complete manga set 1 through 6. This one sold on Mercari, $44.99 plus shipping. Back on eBay, I listed and sold Hyper Police. This is 2 DVDs. Obviously, I think there's 4 in the set. $17.99 plus shipping. I sold 2 pinback buttons. These are, well, I got them in a bunch of political buttons, so they're marked political button number 2, but these are actually from the 1970s. It says, say hello to the Illinois State Police, and there's 2 of them in there. I had it listed for like $3 or $4 and took an offer yesterday of $150 plus shipping, so not really going to make much money on that, but they're gone. I have another DVD set. This one is Kinagi, and it's right here. It's 2 DVDs, and this one sold, where is it? $39.99 plus shipping. This lot of manga sold. It's Chobits, and there are 8 in the series, and it's complete. And this one sold $49.99 plus shipping. And if you're doing the math in your head, or remember I just said that there was 1 left after those were done, I have 1 left remaining. And I just sold another manga set, so we're going to grab that too. Okay, let's grab the item that's that I didn't have pulled first. And I was going to say that this item, which is not from the big buy, was my best sell today, but I think it just got dwarfed. Let me throw it in the wall. I want to show you what this is. It's pretty cool. I got to be careful with it because it's falling apart. The overlays that go on this are loose, and they fell off. They're completely off. I'm trying to hold it on because it's holding on the switch. But this is an all metal Sony Walkman from probably the 80s. I didn't date it at all. It's for parts for repair. It turns on. The battery compartment is completely clean, which is pretty rare. Just the battery compartment itself is pretty rare, it looks like. And the tape deck doesn't work, but the radio I got to work. Power's on. I was able to tune in a station, and it comes with a little carrying case, and there's a couple more overlays there in the bag. but I picked it up and I think I paid a quarter. I thought it would be worth like 20 bucks if it worked, and no. This one sold $67 plus shipping on offer, not working. So that is pretty awesome. A little sale there, and probably close to my best pickup, I guess, from that 100-mile sale. I do have a camera that I've tested and need to list now, and that is my best sale, my best pickup once it sells, but not bad. Now for the item that just sold. You may even heard the beep on my watch if I didn't cut it out because I was mumbling and stumbling over my words and had to say something. It happens. It's got 24 volumes, so I'm going to take 2 hands to carry it, maybe 2 trips, just to make sure I don't tear it up because it's a big sale. I'll be right back. And it's here in this box. I'm going to have to repack it, but check out these Lego little F1 guys I got in the mail yesterday. Pretty cute. Sorry, I got distracted. Squirrel. Okay, this is Una and the Haunted Hot Springs. It's books 1 through 24. And I'll show you here. I have them in this box just because I ran out of space and I could stack easier than I could just having the books loose. These sold $324.99 plus shipping. It's another great sale. And I haven't had them listed very long either because I only bought those books in the last week and a half, right? So that buy continues to pay off. We'll have a total as far as what we're looking at so far at the end of the week. So we will, I'll definitely show you, but we're definitely in the profit. Probably close to $800 maybe after this stuff here. So I can't complain there. Like $800 after paying back what I paid is what I mean. Now, before we go for the day, I just want to let you know, I just got finished editing the video last night that I'm going to air tomorrow. And it's really long because I had so many sales last week. I was going to cut it in 2, but I decided just to leave it. So definitely check that out. It's a long one, I know, but it's my best week, I think. My busiest week for sure. So thank you so much for hanging out there with me today. I do appreciate it. I got a lot of packing to do, but first I have to finish my day job. Then I'll come and get this packed up and head off to the post office. Thanks again. See you tomorrow on Friday. I mean Thursday. I'll see you Thursday. Hey folks, today is Thursday. It is the 5th of June, and we're going to jump right into it. I'm super excited. The biggest listing from the big anime buy sold. And it's not just the biggest listing so far. It's going to be the biggest listing, period. So we'll get to that at the very end. I'm a little nervous even pulling it on camera because I don't want to drop it. So I'm going to show it to you on the shelf. But we'll get there. We'll get there. I got stuff in my way, of course. We got 2 articles of clothing that sold. They're right here, but I got to get these boxes moved. Hold on just a second. The first is in C5. It should be C5 2. Maybe? And the other one's up here in C8. All right, C5-2 is this gray hoodie. It is a women's Harley Davidson. It's got some bling on it, or it says Harley across the front, and it's all blinged out. This one sold on Mercari, $18.99 plus shipping. I don't know how many offers I sent on this thing on eBay, Mercari, and maybe even Poshmark, but it finally sold. And then the item that was up in C8 is this Sponied bicycle shirt for cycling, and came out of my death pile. I don't even remember anything on it, but it sold. I took an offer, $5 plus shipping. All right, let's make the second trip back here. I sold a card, and usually I just do this on the table, but well, I'm a little couldn't get to it. So here, let's get it here where I list stuff. It is in the binder because it's a little more valuable than one I can send in an envelope, and it's an autograph card. There it is. This is Tim Rose. He played Admiral Akbar. This one's numbered to $199. It sold $33 plus shipping on Mercari. And I sold a lot of VHS tapes. These are Westerns, so not from the big buy, and they're all used. So they're not going to be very valuable, but they're in this box here. Let me dig it out. And I think I'm wrong. I think it's the bigger box. This is WVTL2. I think I sold WVTL1. Let me check. Yes, that is correct. I sold WVTL1. It's this box up here. I'll pull it down. It's already sealed. I'm not going to open it anyway for you. It is a lot of a bunch of Western VHS tapes, and they sold $14.99 plus shipping. And I think those VHS tapes may have been an offer. I'm just happy to see them gone. I think I got them free, so I don't have anything into them. A little bit of profit anyway. Okay, I have 2 book sets. We got to go back around, back around. And the first one is right down here, The Imminence in Shadow. And this one is not the huge sale, but this one is pretty good. It would be, I'd probably be like, this is an awesome sale 2 weeks ago, but with all these manga selling, this is an okay sale, I guess, out of the slot. There are 12 books here. It is, it may not be complete, but it's, there's 12, 1 through 12. It sold $109.99 plus shipping. Got those books set down nicely, so they're good because almost all these books are in really good shape. And here is what sold that's worth crazy money. It is this lot right here. These freezing books, of course, these 2 as well. And it's volumes 1 through 26. There's 13, I think, books in total because they're doubled. They're omnibus. And I saw these when before I purchased, because I looked up a few books before I dropped $1,000 in that first night. And that was one of the boxes that was on top that I was looking at. And it looked like those sold for $500 to $600. And I was like, okay, so one set, half my money back right off the top. So that gave me assurance that it was a good deal for $1,000 for the first pickup. But once I got back and was really digging into the research on eBay and looking at the last 2 years of sales, I realized that was the bottom end and the top end was like $1,200. So I went mid-top end since those are really good shape, and I listed them for $1,000. Now I took an offer, but when I listed them at $1,000, I said I would take anything for $900 or more, and that's the offer I got. $900 plus shipping for 13 books. So that set right over there sold $900 plus shipping. Now I have to ship it, and it's going to be insured. Yes. It's going to have delivery signature required. Yes. And I got to pay for that, right? But before shipping, it's $771 after fees and everything. So shipping's going to be like $20 to $30 maybe at the very most. And we're looking at maybe $750 net on those. I'll know more once I put it in, get it shipped and get it in there. But I'm a little nervous. I got to get those wrapped in plastic. I'm going to get them boxed in probably boxes that hold like 2 or 3 books. And then those are going to go in another box. And it's going to be crazy boxed, but it's going to be worth it. So I was profitable before, and now, yes, I'm going to be almost double my money. Not almost. We'll be at like 1,500 or something, I think. Maybe a little over 1,500 in net profit after paying for everything. So that's awesome. How could I, be mad about that? And I'm still finding gems in these boxes of DVDs. I listed my last 3 DVD listings were listed for $100 too. So it's going well. You'll see them as they sell. Some of them might be a little long tail just because they're high value, but we will see. I'm out of that chair. My work day is done. I have everything packed. I have one more order. That big freezing set, 3 books fit perfectly in an 8x6x4 box with a little bubble wrap around them. So that's what I did. I did, 4 boxes of 3, and there was 1 single book. I put it in 8x6x4 and cut it down. Anyway, it fit in one of the big boxes from Walmart. They're like 15 by 12 by 10 or something. And with a little bit of paper around it, we are good. Those should have no issues. Double boxed with bubble and paper, and it costs $37 to ship it, but it's going. So that's with insurance and signature and everything. Okay, one more order. I want to get it out today just so it's off the table and I have the shelf space. I got Zero's Familiar. It's a omnibus set 1 through 7, and I don't know how many actual volumes it is, but it's this. And I think it might be complete. Yeah, this is a complete English series. It sold $50 plus shipping. So I had it listed for $59, took an offer. Happy for that. So that's going to go out, and that is going to be almost it. I just got another sale. We're going to grab it because it's a good one. I want to show you. Give me a second. And I was going to keep you on the wall so you didn't see me like trip over everything like 37 times a day. But it's a good one. We're going to grab it. It's a DVD, Blu-ray, and pocket watch lot that I put together. I know, weird. But let me get you back on the wall. I'll show you. And it's pretty good. And really, I'm floored by these sales as much as you are. Let's see. This is Heaven's Lost Property. One's a 2 or Blu-ray and DVD combo, and this one is DVD only. But I allotted them all together. Plus, I had this pocket watch box that had, who knows if it's licensed. Everything's in Chinese and Japanese on it, but it's a pocket watch with the folks from the anime in there. And so I listed them all together. I wasn't sure how to list this. It was in the first buy. I had it on the table in a pile for the whole time, but I was like, just stick it all together, Justin. So I did. It sold $79.99 plus shipping. So I'm going to get that packed up. It should fit in an 8x6x4, I think. Yeah, we'll fit an 8x6x4. I'm going to pad it a little bit around that watch to make sure. And that's going to be it for real. If my watch goes off again with another sale, we're going to wait till tomorrow. I'll see you then. Hey, folks, today's Friday. It is the 6th of June, and I have 9 things that sold on eBay, so we're going to pull those orders, and I got my hallway cleared. And does that mean that I listed all those DVDs that were in the way? And no, it doesn't. This means I moved them out and can get down both sides now in case I need to. Mostly. I still have this big record player. Let me show you. That I picked up a couple weeks ago. It's a Sony, and it's going to be for parts only. Came with some cool speakers too. I got to test it. The person I bought it from said the tape deck and the radio still worked, but then I bought all that anime and I haven't even had a chance to touch it. So I don't know. Any luck with these, anyone? It's ginormous. So I still have to step over some things, but I can get by, and we're going to grab some orders here. I sold that one. I sold this one. And I think there is another one. Let me grab it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Got you on the wall there. We sold Yusibu. The title for this is Yusibu, I couldn't become a hero, so I reluctantly decided to get a job, period. It wouldn't even fit on the eBay thing, but it sold $15.99 plus shipping. I sold this Blu-ray this morning, Brian Hilder, and it sold $49.99 plus shipping. One of the first ones I had listed, so I'm happy to see that go out. And then My sold, and that sold for $90 plus shipping. Had it listed for $99, took an offer of $90. Gonna see it gone. 3 down, 6 to go, back down the hall. And it feels so refreshing just to be able to walk down here and not have to walk and tiptoe around a, well, bigger mess on the other side. But at least I could get through. All right, we sold Star Wars on Blu-ray, but it's not complete. This one only has A New Hope and Return of the Jedi. Empire, the best one, is missing, and I didn't realize it when I bought it at a yard sale because in this location it was The Force Awakens on DVD. So I chucked that and sold these as disc only, but I'm going to ship them in this case because it's just easier to ship that way. And they've been listed for a while, but I thought listing the set missing a disc would take longer to sell than selling the 2 disc only and then get the case in as a bonus. So we'll see how that goes, but it did sell, so that's definitely good. Let me see. Oh, I got a hat and some books. Let's grab those books first. And they're going to be right here. These were in a free bin at our library book sale, and I always look at the free bin at the thrift store, at the library, at wherever, and these were all like folk art country craft books and booklets and such. So I just allotted them all together. There's 15 of them. They sold on offer $17.99 plus shipping. Not huge, but all profit because the only thing invested in that is the, 6 minutes it took me to photograph, list, and then eventually ship today. I said we have a hat, and it's one of the Caterpillar hats, and they are, well, they're way up here. They've been moved. And it's going to be this one right here, the one that goes out. This one sold, I think, full asking price. Yes, $12.99 plus shipping. 6 down, 3 to go now. I have 2 manga sets. I'm going to go grab them. Stay right here. I'll be right back. First up is My Heim. It's a set of 5 books. These sold $44.99 plus shipping. And then I sold High School DxD. I think I sold the Blu-rays not too long ago. These are the manga it's based on, and they sold $60 plus shipping on offer. And I took that offer because the covers are in pretty good shape, but the pages have a little bit of wear, some discoloration from dirty fingers, it looks like. So was happy for that sale at 60 bucks. So set that off to the side there. And we have one more item. And this week we've had some awesome sales, and hopefully we'll have a few more over the weekend. Tomorrow I'm heading out to the 400-mile yard sale in Kentucky, and it started today or yesterday, so tomorrow's not going to be the best day, but I couldn't get off work, and I have so much stuff. But yard sale season is going to be ending because of the heat, so I'm going to try to get a few more things, and then we'll probably be, locked inside for a while. My favorite item I've sold this week, not the most profitable, my favorite is, check this out right here. And this is the stuff I love to sell, not necessarily coloring books. This is the real Ghostbusters coloring book from 1989, uncolored. I have it in the plastic here so it would stay nice because coloring books are kind of fragile. But this is a golden book. It's got a little bit of yellowing from age. That's just going to happen on this cheap paper. But this totally takes me back. This is a coloring book that I would have loved to have been coloring in 1989. So, and I may have had one like this. I don't remember. But I love the real Ghostbusters. And it just takes me back. So this kind of stuff from my childhood, is my very favorite thing to sell. Whether it be toys or pop culture items, this is what I love. And I picked it up at a yard sale for $25. It didn't matter if it was worth 25 cents or $500. I was buying it, and it sold just in a couple weeks, I think. It sold $14 plus shipping. So not huge, but how awesome is that? And hopefully whoever gets it loves it as just as much as I do. And I think that is going to be it so far. It's Friday, though, so if anything comes in before I head to the post office, I will get it out so it doesn't sit all weekend, and I will definitely show you. But I got some stuff to pack. I got to get back to work, and then we'll just have to see how things go. If I don't see you before then, I'll see you Monday. Hey, folks, today is Monday. It is the 9th of June. I did go yard selling on Saturday. I found a few things. I got a few things listed. My June goals here, I got 64 out of the 125 listed, and we're up to $3,025.37. I did find some easy listing, low dollar stuff on Saturday, and I got that stuff listed just because it was going to be quick, and we can get it, hopefully, to go out the door. Debated on whether I should do that or I should list some of the higher end manga and anime stuff I still have laying around, but I really want to diversify my store a little bit so it's not all that. I don't know. We'll see if that works. I'm definitely going to be listing manga and anime today. I have 16 orders, I think, 12 on eBay and 4 on Mercari. I pulled the first one on Mercari. It's this Doorbell set. I bought like 12 of them or something at Walmart for $1, and easy listing, right? Because it's multi-quantity. And this one sold on Mercari. I took an offer on it. I'm trying to look while I talk, and it's not working very well. Let's see, there it is. It sold $6.75 plus shipping. So way less than what I had listed for at 10, but I want to see it move. So it's moving. I sold a Hot Wheels on Mercari as well. I think it's up here. And I don't have too many Hot Wheels or cars, but this one, oh, it's right at the bottom. Hold on. I moved a lot of stuff around because of those manga sets that I have on my shelves, and so that was one of them. This is a Tasmanian Devil car. Picked this up in that big Taz lot I got last year sometime. This one sold $5.99 plus shipping. We're just going to roll with Mercari first. I sold another coloring book. I sold that Ghostbuster coloring book the other day. And this one I picked up for $25 at the same sale. It's from around the same year. This is a Batman comic book. It's from 1989, but it's not 1989 Batman. It's like Batman, the Adam West series, except for Batman. Batman doesn't look like Adam West, but all the villains look like their characters from that old TV show. Took an offer on this one. It sold $7.50 plus shipping. I think I had that one listed at 10. really just wanting to move things and get them sold. And then the last thing on Macari, it's a DVD set from the anime buy. And I'm looking to see where I put it. Oh, there it is. Never heard of this one. This is Jing, King of Bandits. And it's a 3-disc set. And this one sold $15 plus shipping. All right, we got 12 more to pull for eBay. And the first is a book set. And I don't remember where I put it. It was like the last thing I listed on Friday. And it sold pretty much immediately. But I don't see it hanging around. Where would it be? Oh, I see it. It's over here. It's these 2 Gate books right here. And this is Gate, where the JSDF fought. And they're paperback, but they have slipcovers. And I made sure I put with slipcovers in the listing. They sold super quick. And I guess they're quite rare. These 2 books, $54.99 plus shipping. Got a Blu-ray lot here. Here it is. This is Attack on Titan. And it's the live action movie, parts 1 and part 2. I heard this is not that great, but these sold $19.99 plus shipping. Let's go back and get a couple more DVDs. I got a Leonard Skinner one. Where is it at? Oh, there is. Where is it at? Oh, it's up here. I was like, I know I saw it. I checked it before I got to work this morning. This too. And where's the last one? Let's see. We have Parasite Dolls. This one sold $29.99 plus shipping. I got a Leonard Skinner. Looks like it's a double feature. This one I picked up at a yard sale. This was not from the anime buy. This sold $4.99 plus shipping. And this big box set, it's kind of cool because it's got like a latch on it. And the DVDs are in excellent shape. Everything's in excellent shape. I think this was a very good condition. $26.99 for this one. Those Caterpillar hats are now selling, so happy about that. Well into the profit, and I sold 3 this weekend. And I didn't get any requests or anything for pattern, but they all sold for $12.99 plus shipping. So there's 1, and then a buyer bought 2, so that's $12.99 plus 2 is $25.98. And so 3 more hats going out the door. Next up is some glass items, which means they're breakable. So I got to be careful. Let me see. I don't remember where I put one of them. I'm going to dig. I'll be right back. All right. So these are 2 ashtrays, and the same buyer bought 2. They bought them separately, and I already messaged him that I would combine shipping, but this one is from the Gold Key Motel. I don't know if it's focusing on that, but it is green. And then this one I picked up recently at a yard sale. It's for the Thunderbird Restaurant and Lounge. And I couldn't figure out what city it was in. So I don't know if anyone knows Thunderbird Restaurant and Lounge. There's tons of them. Tons of Thunderbird restaurants and lounges, I mean. But this one has an address. 7311 Forest Preserve Drive. And I Googled that, and it came up Chicago. So maybe Chicago? I'm not really sure. But let's see. They both sold. Thunderbird sold for $10 plus shipping, and the Gold Key Motel sold for $14 plus shipping. Both offers just like $1 or $2 less than what I had listed for, so we totally took it, and happy to see those go. Hopefully, I guess maybe it's a collector or something. That's pretty cool. We're at the point now where I need to grab some manga sets, and so I'm going to leave you on the wall. I'm going to go grab and come back. I'll cut so you don't have to see me here or wait for me to get back, but first set, it's a pretty decent set, good sale. Be right back. All right, the first manga sale is That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. 1 through 14 here, but 15 through 25 are on the table, and these sold, let's see, $145 plus shipping. So there'll be a little bit of packing with that one, but it's a good, decent sale. Let's see, next set. Okay, right back. All right, so this one is another one of these sets. It's not a very big set, but the title of the books are crazy. It's I Got a Cheat Skill in Another World and Became Unrivaled in the Real World 2. Volumes 1 through 5. Would not fit on the eBay listing line, but part of it did. Still sold $42 plus shipping on that one on offer. And we have one last sale if you're doing the math in your head. Let me go grab that one. It's going to take 2 hands. Right back again. This one is Death March to the Parallel World Rhapsody, volumes 1 through 15. I think there's more volumes. I don't think that's complete. But the buyer went back and forth with me with offers, and we settled on $150 plus shipping. That's $10 a book. I'm going to do the math once everything's packed. I'll come back on here and give you the rundown on what my final, or what my running total is for the big anime buy, so you can kind of see my numbers. And I guess we'll go from there. I'll see you in just a second. I'm back. My work day's done. We've already had dinner. It's much later in the day than I'm used to being on here, but that's okay. You saw my biggest sell ever just the other day, $900. I had a previous sell for $899.99. It was a board game expansion pack, and if I can remember to get a screenshot, I'll put it right here. So this beat it by a penny, which still makes it the biggest sell ever. And as far as my totals go for just the anime buy, I have 115 listings. 66 of those have already sold. Let's see, the total listing amount was $96.91 and 86 cents. I've sold $5,171.53 already, plus tax on that. And then that after shipping and fees, $42.58.44 is my net as far as net sales. And then after I pay off what my buy cost, that's $2,328.44. All said and done, all profit for that. So that's not bad for 2 weeks, when normally a good week for me is like 250 to 300. And, not counting the buy cost. So 4,200 in 2 weeks is awesome. I had some sales outside of that too, so that's great too. So another awesome week, and we're still rolling. I have tons of stuff to list still out of that buy. I went yard selling on Saturday, so we got that stuff to list, including quite a bit of Department 56 Christmas Village stuff. I stuck in my storage unit for right now, but it's going to be pulled out and get listed in the probably next month, honestly, because this month is going to be running right into church camp. So thank you so much for hanging out there with me during this video. I don't think it's as long as last week's, but it's still pretty good lengthwise. And we're going to draw we got to draw a winner for the last video. I almost forgot. We got to do that. So I'm going to pause for a second. Let me get that up here and we'll draw a winner. Okay, let's draw a winner. And what the winner is going to win is one of these limited edition Running for the King coffee cup things. It's a Polar Camel, so it's not name brand, but check that out. There's only 3 of these in existence. And we're going to throw in a set of stickers. I have a keychain and maybe something else I'll stick in the cup as well. We'll ship it to the winner as long as they're in the United States or has the United States address. And I'm going to pull up the YouTube comment picker website real quick and we'll draw a name. Okay, so we're on the pick a winner website and we needed to put in the keyword, which was wowzers from last video. And there are 5 comments, so there's a really good chance if you put wowzers that you could be a winner. Let's see. And the winner is Who Ate My Chips? Who Ate My Chips is you're the winner. Okay, so Who Ate My Chips? Here's what you need to do. You need to go to Instagram and go to Running for the King. That's me on Instagram right there. And send me a private message. Send me a message letting me know who you are and where I need to send it, and we'll get it shipped out. And it'll go out pretty quick as soon as I have your information. So make sure to jump to Instagram. And I don't post a lot on Instagram, but it's always in the comments of the video. Sometimes it's a lot of just me running, just showing my runs, because I try to keep myself accountable by posting those. Or sometimes there'll be some sneak previews to videos too. But thank you so much for entering, everyone. Congratulations, Who Ate My Chips. Let's get back to the video close I filmed earlier. And we're back. Congratulations to you, whoever you won, because I haven't filmed it yet. So thank you so much for joining me in this video. I hope if you like it, you give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed and you made it this far, give me a subscription if you would. I would love your subscription. We're going to sell a bunch of anime stuff. We're going to sell some other stuff as well. And we're going to see how good this anime buy ends up being. It's going to take a couple weeks. maybe a couple months just for me to get everything listed. So that's gonna be it. I'm gonna wrap it up. There's a train coming. I can hear it, and it's gonna get really loud in here. So thank you so much again. I hope you have a great day. God bless.